All right, we're finally back. Finally have the all the audio working correctly now, so we're going to start broadcasting here. So 13-9 game here in this late in the second quarter for the Royals and the Vikings. We have some confusion here. Some confusion as to who the foul was on there. Turns out to be on 20, not 40. As Katie Brown brings the ball up the court. Into Jenna White, into Jason Melton, who gets fouled.
You know, it looks like the second quarter, the Vikings have moved to a 2-3 zone, and it's kind of slowed us down a little bit. We've turned the ball over a couple times here. You know, in the first quarter, we were to be able to attack the rim, and now we're just making bad passes. And it's obviously in turnovers.
Yep. Jason Melton there missed the free throw. He had a lane violation anyway, so no chance for a rebound. Number 40 shoots it from the corner. No good. Rebound is knocked around, and we're going to get a jump ball.
Both teams are playing 2-3 zone, and, you know, one thing difficult about the 2-3 zone is, you know, rebounding because people are out of position and they necessarily don't know who to box out. So both groups struggling with that here in the first half.
Royals, about a minute left here in the first half. Moving the ball around the three-point line. Jenna White has it knocked away, and then Jenna knocks into the Viking player going after a loose ball. That's 10 team fouls now, so the Vikings will go to the line and shoot a pair. Second free throw is good. And with 1 minute to go, Katie Brown will bring the ball up the court for the Royals. Brown over to Jenna Smith. Jenna double dribbles. Tried to cross over, just couldn't do it.
Yeah, she just couldn't do it. The defender stepped up right in front of her, and she changed her mind at the last second and obviously turned the ball over.
Three from the wing, long, rebound Vikings again. Katie Brown with the steal, though. She's going to push it the other way, take it all the way in, and draw the foul.
You know, a little questionable call for the Blue River fans. You know, she was there in position. But, you know, Brown moved slightly to the side, and, you know, she didn't move with her, which, you know, is a blocking foul. So I thought that was the right call.
Nice little sidestep by Katie Brown, got that.
Yeah, to avoid the defender. And then and if the defender doesn't, you know, slide under there in an appropriate amount of time, then that is a block call.
So Brown misses both free throws, so still 13-10 here. Five seconds to go. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Sandra Spurlock there lost the handle on it, and with 1.5 seconds to go, we'll see Eastern probably just catch it and run out the clock. So 13-10 here at halftime of the JV game. We will, exciting game here, so that's good.
Yep.
So we'll be back with the second half here in about 10 minutes. All right, we're back here to start the third quarter. Blue River basketball to start the quarter.
Eastern Hancock comes out in man-to-man as they enter the half in a 2-3, so we'll see what that can get them here.
Shot there by Witham, no good. Rebound, Jenna Smith. Eastern turns it over. Back down, and a quick two off the turnover for the Vikings. The officials called a lot of fouls there in the first half. Blue River only has 6 girls, so it'll be interesting to see if that plays a role here in this half.
Yeah, I think we finally found another team who, is struggling, with the injuries and playing time as we are.
And we have 3 subs down here, but Jocelyn Duncan only has 1 quarter, so really it's almost like we only have 2 going in throughout the game.
And I think Megan might be along the same lines.
I think you're right.
Too, so we might have 1 sub as well after this quarter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Megan's been playing quite a bit in the varsity games here lately, and she's been doing a good job. So we'll see. We'll see what her quarters look like. Blue River still in the zone. Kind of daring the Royals to shoot it from outside.
Yeah, there's several open opportunities, and I don't think we just haven't hit very many, so our confidence in those shots right now aren't as high as if we want to drive to the rim.
Jocelyn will shoot it, though.
Yes.
She misses. Drive there by Cross, no good. Rebound up by Whittinger, no good. And Jenna Smith comes away with it. You can hear Coach Dean Fout trying to get Jocelyn Duncan on a wing for a shot there. But an air ball there leads back to Blue River basketball.
Little press there by the Royals.
Leads to some mass confusion.
Yeah. I think, they almost had the steal there, and Blue River came up with it there at the end.
Couldn't tell who that was with the runner there. Looked like Thornburg. Cross with the long 2, gets it to fall. Blue River takes the lead, 14-13. Katie Brown up top with the ball. Katie kicks to Jocelyn. Moves it back around to Katie, up top to Jenna White. Deflection by Uten is going to be a Royal ball still.
And Coach Fout was yelling reverse it, trying to get our girls to reverse the ball to the other side. And, Blue River obviously heard that as well and, deflected it out of bounds.
So Brown up top with it to Duncan in the corner. Jocelyn Duncan 3 is short. And Megan Beaver knocks it out of bounds. Jocelyn's usually a really reliable shooter from out there, so she better just keep shooting. She won't keep missing them. Good press break there by the Vikings, but Witham can't hit the layup. Was that 5 on Witham?
It looks like that is 5 on number 40 there, so that could put them in a bind here for this last 3 minutes and 13
They're down
seconds.
they're down. Well, they still have another quarter to play after this, too.
Yeah.
So the Vikings down to
their last 5 players, it looks like.
good take there by Uten. Uten misses, though, and the Royals come away with it. Jocelyn Duncan drives, step back shot, no good. Rebound Beaver, and nope, couldn't corral it. Duncan almost lost the handle on it, but manages to hang on. A wide shot, no good. Cross 3, no good.
Looks like it'll be Royals ball after this jump ball.
Yeah, Katie Brown had it, was in good position, just, I guess, popped out of her hands when she went to go squeeze it.
Yeah, just didn't hold on to it strong enough, and, the Blue River was able to grab it and cause the jump ball.
Jenna White, nothing. Back Katie Brown for 3. No good. Rebound, Delaney Collins. Delaney puts it up and hits it. And then gets a steal, not a steal, maybe a steal on the other end. Something with
it's hard to explain what just happened there.
Yeah,
so.
Luckily we have video because I don't know how. If
I was lost for words right there.
If you're just listening, that was different.
Yes, it was.
Looked like a bumper pool table there. Nice drive by, I believe that was, who was that drove?
Number 4.
Thornburg. Good drive by her, leads to a foul. Across the arm there by Jocelyn Duncan. Royals still lead 15-14. Missed shot there by Cross, and Beaver comes away with it, and now Brown has it. Jocelyn Duncan for 3. Got it. Cross drives and gets trapped. And they're going to call an offensive foul on her there. Was she swinging the elbows? Is that what
it looked like, we were closed in on her, and she just started swinging. If you rip her through low and tight to your body, I don't think they would call that, but I think her elbows got a little bit high. And, a player out of control foul is what that would be considered.
Duncan drives, little short runner, no good. Loses the handle on it, and Cross comes away with it. Cross throws it up court, which Megan Beaver steals it. Beaver with the shot and draws the foul. 24 seconds to go. Another foul there on Cross, her third. Beaver's first shot, no good. Second one on the way here. It's the second. Royals by 5. Katie Brown with the steal. And Did she get a timeout called there?
No, it looks like they called a foul. I didn't really see what happened. I just saw him raise his hand for the foul. So, not sure really what happened. Maybe we got lucky there and didn't have to waste a timeout on that one.
Yeah, because I thought she was trying to call a timeout is what it looked like to me.
8 seconds here to go in the half.
Jenna White draws nothing on the shot. And jump ball there is going to give Eastern the ball with 2 seconds to go. And Coach Dean Fout's going to want a timeout.
Going to try to draw up something for a quick shot here. You know, roughly you have about 2 dribbles at max with 2.2 seconds to go here in this third quarter. And, you know, this could be a big bucket if we can get one. Like we said, Jocelyn and Megan might not be playing this fourth quarter, so
we need all the points we can get.
Exactly. And, you know, those are 2 of our better, you know, since they split times between varsity and JV, those are 2 of our better players on the JV level. And, you know, a 5-point lead is nice, but a 7 to 8 point lead would be even better.
Exactly. Especially when you're talking about a 19-14 game, an 8-point lead is enormous.
Exactly.
At this point. So hopefully they can.
You know, and we didn't score our first bucket until about, you know, minute 35 seconds to go in this quarter. So, you know, scoring is you need every chance you can get.
Well, we got it to Jocelyn. We got, I think, the shot we wanted, but doesn't look like the Royals quite got the play that Coach Fout drew up there.
Yeah, and you know, Jocelyn ended up getting the shot, and nobody even actually stepped out on her, you know, which was surprising to us since she's hit one and she's known to be a good shooter. So I was surprised that, you know, she didn't even draw a rim on that, but still a good look here to end the third quarter. Royals have a 5-point lead, 19-14. You know, as we said before, you know, our substitution might be an issue along with theirs if they only have 5 girls and we're down to about 6 or so. So, you know, it could be an interesting one if these officials start calling it a tight game again.
Because it looks like Jocelyn headed to the locker room to go change for the varsity game. Megan's still out here, but she's not sitting down on the bench with the girls starting this quarter. So we'll see if she's used as an as-needed player or how we're going to do that.
Yeah, I would guess she would be an emergency situation. You know, you use that quarter for her. If not, then, you know, you get to save it. So we'll see, you know, how the quarter plays out. And
although she's going to start the quarter, so.
Oh, she is, so that's good. That's good for us.
I think she may have sat out the second quarter.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So maybe that was the quarter we were saving. Blue River takes it right in and scores and brings it back to within 3. We just have to be aggressive here. We got 5 fouls on Blue River. If our girls are just aggressive, we can draw fouls and get to the free throw line. Thornburg tried taking it to the rim. Katie Brown kind of did a nice job of sliding under her but not fouling her.
Yeah, you know, she made the turnover, and instead of just, you know, hanging her head and letting them score late, she sprint back and challenged the shot. Like you said, every point is big in this kind of game, and, you know, within 1, you know, a 3-point lead instead of 1, you know, is a lot better. So
I think the reason we keep getting deflections here at the top of the key is that we're driving in too far and getting bad passing angles with those top 2 defenders. Jordan Wickard from the elbow hits it.
That was a nice shot. You know, confidently she caught the ball and, you know, shot it immediately. So that was good. And I think you're right. You know, our passing angles up top, our wings are too far down, and our point is driving too far in. So it's just not giving us a good opportunity to make those reversal passes.
You know, Katie near here, if you watch, she needs to attack one of those girls, and our wings need to scoot up.
Yeah.
They're just a little too low, and it's giving us a bad angle.
This was a little better, yeah. Above the free throw line, you can make that pass a lot easier.
Jenna White, no good. Rebound, Viking. Can't tell who it was. Although Katie Brown pokes it back away, and it's Eastern ball again.
And, you know, we really need just a good shot. You know, we don't want to force anything silly because they're not putting too much pressure on us. So, you know, the more time we can waste and get a quality shot and hit it, you know, that's big in this kind of game.
Yeah, there's no need to force anything here.
And then now with them getting a little bit extended, obviously there's going to be more openings to drive and find that open defender and get that good look. So we just got to be patient, reverse the ball around and make the good pass.
Which had to have been something there, didn't it, with that Beaver falling down? Thornburg misses the free throw, or not the free throw, the layup.
Yeah, she was wide open and, was fortunate. We got lucky there. We can't just turn the ball over like that and give them easy looks because, that can lose the game for you.
Mm-hmm. There's another turnover. Maybe a turnover, maybe not a turnover, but still another bad pass.
Yeah, and as we were talking, our point was getting too far. Now when the ball goes to the wing, our person at the top needs to slide over and make that good passing angle, be available. We're just stagnant, just staying in the exact same place where we passed it. And, they're having active hands. Obviously, they're down a couple points, so, they're going to get after it a little bit, and we can't make these silly passes that cost us 3 points there.
Yeah, Ashley Newton just bangs in a 3, and now it's down to a 2-point game. Martin into Beaver. Beaver airballs it.
That was a great skip pass down. A lot of times, when a team's playing 2-3, that's exactly what you want to do. Skip pass down to the short corner. Great look. We just couldn't knock it in.
And then we, don't get the rebound, have a foul.
Yep.
I didn't see who you call that on. Did you call that on Emma or was that on Jenna?
I did not see.
I'm not sure. Newton with the ball.
Looks to be on Emma.
Good take by Thornburg. And, if she'd gone up with it, I think she would have drawn the foul. But
double dribble there.
Double dribble.
3 minutes, 38 seconds. Royals 21, Blue River 19. Like we said before, we just got to keep working the ball around, get good shots, and not give them easy layups.
And again, if we can drive in, they've got some other girls in foul trouble. They only have 5.
Yeah, so.
And another bad pass leads to a turnover. And Spurlock takes it in, and I think Emma Martin just got her 4th foul. Yep, she did. Not a bad foul, but, stopping her from scoring, but.
Yeah, because we still got a couple fouls to give before, Blue River's in 1-1. So, yeah, not a bad foul. But we don't want to give up 2 fouls in one possession like we're doing. Because here in 2 fouls, they're going to be shooting 1 in the bonus. And I don't know how good of free throw shooters they are, but you just can't give a team 3 points like this.
No. So Thornburg at the line to shoot a pair. Hits the first. Delaney Collins is going to come in and replace Jordan Wickard for the Royals. Thornburg going to try and tie it up here with the second shot. And hits it. Tie ball game here. Again, you don't have the lead anymore. There's nothing to milk. This is.
Yep, you just got to be aggressive and get a good look.
Yeah. They hit Collins is wide open right there in the middle. They get it into Delaney. She drives, takes it, puts it up, not in though. Cross comes away with the rebound.
Another break there. We came down and we were not matched up. I believe it was 30 got a wide open look on the short corner.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't make it. So fortunate for us here, 2:26 to go, tie game. It looks like it's going to be a good one here for this finish.
Oh, yeah. Katie Brown drives, kicks to Emma. Back to Katie. Over to Jenna White.
Good
Finds
pass.
Delaney Collins, and Delaney traveled. She shuffled her feet.
Yeah, just was going too quick. Had the right idea because, their center came right out on her. If she would have just slowed down a tad and watched her footwork, she would have got a layup right at the rim. But good look. That was a lot better possession. As you said before, our point guards attacked the zone and drew two defenders and found the open Royal.
Thornburg hits a long two, and that came off of an offensive rebound where we didn't block anybody out. They're in position. Jenna White hits Collins again. Collins drives, hits Emma Martin. No good. Jenna White on the backside, and she hits the shot and draws the foul.
That is a big shot to tie the game with 1:30. Have a chance to go up one here. But, on the defensive end, we have to box out. We cannot give Blue River multiple opportunities, to our one.
No, we can't.
And, they're going to hit a shot eventually if they get 4 or 5 chances every single time down the court.
Absolutely. Jenna hits the free throw and puts the Royals up by a point. Spurlock long shot, no good. Jordan Wickard with the rebound.
And, Jordan did box out there, so, it was a very easy rebound to get because she found her defender and boxed him out.
Yeah. So we'll see here. Royals up by a point, minute 17 left. No fouls to give here, though, for Blue River. Let's see what they want to do.
Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining, so, if they do get in trouble, we can use timeouts to save ourselves. But offensively, we just have to be aggressive and attack the rim. That's what happened, how we got that good opportunity before, and then obviously we got an offensive rebound, for an and one. So, we have to just keep being aggressive. We can't be passive, and we have to use pass fakes at the top.
Free throws and layups is what we want here.
Yep.
No long shots.
Yep. Make them commit a foul, puts us at the line, or you're shooting a wide open layup.
You don't want to just try to hold for the entire time. I mean,
no,
because I don't know that we're going to make a mistake in there somewhere.
You want to be aggressive and play whatever whatever kind of offense we're doing, and if you get a wide open shot, you have to step up and knock it down, live with the result, but you cannot just hold because bad things can happen when you just sit there at the top. Blue River in a press here, a 2-2-1. Trying to force some turnovers here.
Royals get the ball across, though. Katie Brown with the ball, back to Jenna White. And right there, a little bit of a lucky sequence of events there.
Yes.
Jenna threw it away, but then managed to punch it right back into Katie Brown's arms.
45 seconds remaining here. And, we're kind of doing exactly what we said we shouldn't. Is, just kind of pass the ball around top and hold it. I think we still should be aggressive. Because, look, they just caused a jump ball and it's their ball. So with 42 seconds to go, Blue River has a chance to take the lead.
I think our girls thought they were just going to foul. And we're just kind of waiting on the foul to happen instead of, letting the offense come to them.
And I think Blue River's coach, probably told them, let's play some solid defense and try to get some pressure, and then under a certain time, probably under 30 seconds or so, then we'll look to foul, and that's exactly what happened. They played good defense, forced a turnover, forced a jump ball that was their ball, and now they're at the free throw line to tie the ball game and go up one possibly.
Thornburg misses the first one, so the Royals still lead by a point with 28 seconds left here. Block out here, ladies. Misses the second, but rebound Knocked around, and Katie Brown comes away with it. And Katie manages to drive the length of the court before being fouled by Thornburg. Man, both those free throws were halfway down before they popped out.
Yeah, they were close, and you could hear the crowd just going because they thought they were going in. But, fortunately we got a break and missed both of them, and now we're at the line here.
And Katie missed everything on that one.
19.6 to go. Royals up 1. Blue River looks to push the ball up here in the half court. And that's exactly what we didn't want to do.
Yeah.
We used our last foul, last possession. Now we put them to the line, to
shoot 1 and 1
to shoot 1 and 1, and hopefully we can get lucky again and they don't knock them down. But that's exactly what you don't want to do. And Dean Fout was trying to let them know. Good box out by Collins there.
Nobody fouled Delaney. Still nobody's fouling. And it took Blue River. The Royals just took 10 seconds off the clock before Blue River fouled.
And their coach was screaming from their bench, but I guess the players just weren't getting the memo. But yeah, the Royals, Collins had a great box out, easy rebound, and we were able to knock 10 seconds off the clock. 2.9 remaining. Royals at the line shooting 1 and 1.
Really a weird sequence of events. I mean, they had a chance right when Delaney got that rebound to foul her. They didn't. And,
And then on top of that, the free throw, we didn't have anybody in. And then they kind of, it was a miss, and everybody just didn't realize that it was a miss and it was a live ball. And, passed it up court. It ended up getting deflected. But, good win by the Royals. You have to get those out sometimes when things aren't going your way. Found a couple baskets and got some stops defensively in the fourth quarter with probably one of their best players, Jocelyn, not playing. So always a good win when you can pull that out.
Yeah, when you can do it and not have to play some of your varsity girls down multiple quarters, it's always a good game. So the varsity will warm up here, and then we'll be back for that action. Hello and welcome back to Eastern Hancock High School. We're getting ready to start tonight's varsity girls matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Blue River Vikings. We have the national anthem coming up, and then we'll be right back. All right, so coming into this game this evening here, the Royals have a record of 9-5 on the season, having a pretty good season this year, especially with only 2 seniors on the roster. The Vikings, I believe, are 8-3. Is that right, Jake?
That is correct.
They're 8-3. Their 3 losses are to Tri, Shenandoah, and Monroe Central. Our common opponent here that we've played, because we play Monroe Central, we haven't yet, but our common opponent is Shenandoah. See, we lost to Shenandoah by 11, and the Vikings lost to Shenandoah by 20. So, and I think we beat Knightstown by about 25. They beat Knightstown by, looks like 15. So, looks like it should be a good matchup here tonight.
Yeah, and I was looking back at Blue River's schedule, and it doesn't seem that they've had too many close games. They've either won by a decent amount, or they've lost by 15 or so. So, they do their last win against Centerville was a close game. I think 5 points or so. So, we'll see how tested they are because, like you said, I do believe it's going to be a good game, and we'll see if they're ready for that.
Yeah, and I think our girls are kind of in the same boat, really. They most of our games, we haven't played a lot of teams that have been evenly matched with us. And we seem to either lose by double figures or win by double figures. There's not a lot in the middle there. So tip goes up, controlled by Foster. Quick 3 there by, who was that? Was that number 14?
14, Lindsey Williams.
Lindsey Williams. There's also a number 4 who's not on our roster. I believe that's another Foster. I'm not sure her first name because she's not on our roster. Lexi Lumen, long 2, no good. Rebound Jenna Smith out to Bailey Allen. Allen drives, kicks to Liberty Durham.
That was a good pass. Allen drove to the lane, drew defenders, found, the open Durham.
And if Liberty has her feet set like that, she's not going to miss. So 3-2 here early on. Ball in the wing there by Felix. She drives in. It looks like she gets fouled by, was it going to be on Lumen or
Yeah,
Allen?
It looked like Lumen reached in at the last second. That's who it's going to be on.
So Lexi reached in, and Vikings will have the ball into the basket. Drive there, wild shot by Williams, and Jenna Smith gets her second rebound. Liberty Durham drives over to Lumen. Short 2. No good. Rebound Durham. She puts it up, no good.
2 good looks there. Same concept as last time. You know, we drove, found the open defender right in the same spot. Open Roy, I should say, right in the exact same spot. We just couldn't knock that shot down.
Drive there by Foster. No good. Haley Best pushes it. Kicks it across to Durham. Durham's shot is good. And just what I said, Liberty Durham, when she gets her feet set, she's dangerous there. She has all 4 of the Royals' points here early on. It's like Foster threw it away. Vikings matched up man-to-man. Allen up top, over to Durham. Oh, she had Lexi underneath the basket. Durham cuts and thought she shuffled her feet, but Allen drives, throws it out to Liberty. Liberty misses. Jenna Smith puts it up and in.
I think Jenna Smith does a great job of being active on both sides of the boards, and you know, that's what she did right there. She just found the open spot where there was an defender and got the ball and shot it up. So.
Yep. Trying to give the Royals a 4-point lead here. If she hits this free throw and does not. That foul, by the way, was on Lindsey Williams, her first, team's first. Williams up to Felix. Ball's wrestled for her, and Lexi Lumen steals it away.
That was good hustle, you know. That was a 50-50 type ball, and you know we just got on the floor first, and you know we came up with the loose ball.
We're going to get a foul on, was that Jenna that got a foul called on her?
Yep, she reached in there.
She had the ball initially, I think, and then she ended up pushing a little bit. Foster drives, dishes to
number 30, Brooke Taylor.
Hits the shot.
And you know, nobody, none of the Royals were there to pinch the ball. She drove from the top of the key all the way down to about the volleyball line, and you know, you got to be able to, when a defender drives, you got to pinch and recover to stop her from dribbling all the way in the lane.
Yeah, we didn't do that. Haley Best, 3 from the wing. No good. Rebound Bailey Allen on the weak side. Nice job by Bailey getting position there. Felix loses the ball. Jenna Smith pokes it away, but Felix manages to recover it.
Oh, and I was about to, okay. You know, they called a timeout, which is good because I thought Jenna was going to get called for a foul. And that's not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too there.
I just wanted to scream at the top of my lungs, Jenna, get back.
You know, our girls, they're so aggressive when they're trying to trap there, when they're trying to get that. But I think it's never with the hands. They always start pushing with the body.
Yeah, and that's where they don't. I think they don't understand that that's where the foul comes. You know, their hands are up and out of the way, but their body is physically getting into them and pushing them. And you know, a lot of people don't realize that that is what the foul is, not necessarily their hands.
Yeah. So 8-5 Royals, 3-point lead here. 4:13 to go in the first quarter. Blue River just used their first time out of the game. Foster inbounds. Felix on the wing. Drive, kicks to Foster. Foster, little Euro step around Lumen. And Lexi's going to get called for that foul, I think. It's going to be her second.
It will be her second, yep.
Yep. And Allie Spalding's going to replace her. Chloe O'Neill also getting ready to check in for Eastern. Foster's first free throw is good. See, so Allie gets Lumen, And Chloe O'Neal's getting Bailey Allen. Foster still has one free throw left here. Hits it, and it's a 1-point lead for Eastern. The Vikings have switched to a zone here. Nice ball movement. Gets Haley Best wide open three. No good. Rebound, Allie Spalding. She puts it up. No good. Rebound, Felix.
You know, in all the games I've been to, Allie is definitely not one of the biggest people, girls on the court, but she gets in there and fights and gets a lot of rebounds for her size.
Yes, she does. And there's a travel there by the Vikings. And you couldn't have asked for a better look from Haley Best.
No, obviously, like you said, good ball movement, had the defense moving back and forth. You know, when a defense is in 2-3, that's what you want them to do. We had a great skip pass and, wide open look. A lot of teams know that, Best is our best shooter, so she doesn't get many looks that clean. And
no.
So you can't ask for a better look.
Spalding missed the shot, but gets her own rebound. Rebound was battled around there, but Spalding winds up with it. And after jump ball, it'll be Eastern ball. Lob pass to Jenna Smith. Back around, Spalding long two from the corner, hits it.
Once again, just good ball movement, in the zone. If you can move the ball quickly on the perimeter, somebody's going to be open because the defense just can't shift fast enough, and that's what the Royals did there.
It's a nice shot there by Allie Spalding. Nice back cut by Felix there. Got Chloe O'Neal looking. Drive there by Lindsey Williams. She gets blocked from behind by Liberty Durham. Best pick and roll to Smith.
Oh, Smith slipped the screen there, and two people were on Best. Best made a nice pass. I thought Smith was going to go up with it. She was right on the block. She tried to make that extra pass. You can't fault her for, trying to be a good teammate there, but she needed to go up strong with that one.
Give and go. Foster throws it, gets deflected out of bounds. Trey Bittinger wasn't paying attention over there and almost drilled him in the face.
He was not.
Good thing Skylar Schroep was paying attention, or else Trey would have got smoked.
Yes, he would have had the ball right in his face.
Bailey Allen just checked back in for Jenna Smith, so that's a substitution there for the Royals. Foster with the ball up top. Kicks it. Three by other Foster, no good, and Chloe O'Neal gets the rebound and draws the foul.
That'll be on Audrey Felix, it looks like. We got the rebound, and she just kind of reached in from behind. And, if you ask me, those are the most silly fouls. You're 90 feet away from the basket, just doing something silly. And those come back to haunt you in the end of the game.
Yeah, they do. And usually that's a foul of frustration.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Nice pass there from Allen over to Spalding. Spalding takes it in and draws the foul. Foul's on Haley Foster. We need to work on Allie's free throw shooting because she gets to the line a lot.
Yes, she's
usually a decent free throw shooter, but
she does. And I don't, I'd never paid attention much to her, but the ball looked like it was rotating at a side spin. That one was a little bit better. She missed both of those, unfortunately. But yes, that was a little bit weird. And she does get to the line a lot. So
Foster hits a corner three to tie up the ball game. Just like I said, Spalding's aggressiveness is going to get her to the line, so she needs to. She takes it again, dishes to Bailey in the corner.
with 40 seconds to go here. Blue River has the ball at the top of the key.
All tied up.
Elevator screen up top for number 14 for 3 is no good.
Bailey Allen gets the rebound. Eastern should get the last shot here.
$15 seconds to go here. Best drives, kicks to Spalding for a long 2. No good. 8 seconds to go. Blue River driving down the court. Passes to number 22. Drives baseline. I thought she got fouled there, but they didn't call it, so I'm not going to complain there.
No.
So at the end of the one, we got tie ball game 10-10. You know, just kind of how we predicted at the beginning. It's going to be a back and forth game. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, you know, sit tight. You know, grab a drink at home and enjoy this one.
Yeah. So far, good. I mean, really balanced from both teams. You know, we've seen Eastern miss a couple of wide open shots, but we've also seen the Vikings miss a couple of short shots. So,
yeah. So I have 4 Royals scoring. All have 2 points, but Liberty has 4. So you know that gets to ours. And you know, for Blue River, you know, 3 people scored. Brooke Taylor has 2. Haley Foster has a 3, 2 free throws, and Lindsey Williams has a 3. So, you know, they've hit a couple shots, a couple of threes there. So we just got to make sure we get out on shooters, and then, you know, get the rebound.
Yep. So the Blue River basketball to start the second quarter. 10-10 game. This is a lot more entertaining than not a lot more high scoring, but a lot more entertaining than the game we had 2 nights ago against Cambridge City. Lincoln just sat back in a really soft zone, and we got looks all night. We just couldn't hit one.
Oh, I don't agree with that call. You know, the Blue River threw over, you know, their other player's head. She ran after it, saved it right into our player, but it bounced off her and hit Blue River again. What looked like to me out of bounds there. So tough call for the Royals, but you know, just break. We got to get a stop here, and it's traveled by Blue River. So
Brooke Taylor walks with it, and that's your
shot.
Chloe O'Neill long 2, short. Jenna Smith gets the rebound. She puts it up and in.
And as we said before, you know, Jen is going to get a lot of her points, just those scrappy ways, you know, getting those offensive rebounds when nobody boxes her out and just putting them back in for 2.
Exactly. She's always in the right spot underneath the basket.
Yeah, she has a good basketball IQ, so, you know, I think she kind of sees, you know, has an idea of where the basketball is going to go off at, and she uses that to her advantage.
Royals switch to a zone, and good ball movement by the Vikings leads to a 3 attempt, but
yeah, it was great ball movement. You know, had us moving around. You know, good shot, but just couldn't fall.
Royals push it. Alex Spalding gets blocked out of bounds there, and Audrey Felix is going to come in and replace. Who was she replacing? Rachel Snavely.
Good flash there for the Royals. Out of bounds under. You know, I love when you can get points out of bounds under. I think it's just an easy way to get points, and when you execute, you know, they should go for 2 points.
Yep. So Chloe O'Neill hits that one. Shot there was in and out by Felix. Bailey Allen, 3 from the wing. All the time in the world. And
got it.
I don't know how she got it, but she did.
Well, those shooters roll there. You know, she did a good job of you know, had a lot of spin, and it just hit that rim and just fell right into the net.
Nice pass there by Foster right into Felix, but she is denied by Jenna Smith. Spalding takes it up, trying to draw the foul, doesn't get it, and Smith gets it, and Smith will draw the foul.
And look who's there to get the rebound,
Yep.
We say it time and time again, and I know the Blue River coach has told their girls the same thing, but she just, repetitively gets those scrappy boards and, gets her points that way.
And that foul was on Audrey Felix, her second, team's fourth, and I think Smith will be at the line after this timeout to shoot a pair. Blue River wanted the timeout, so they use their second timeout of the game here. This one will be a full. So Royals really looking good here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement, hitting shots.
Yeah, after, the end of the first, it was 10-10, so we're on a 7-0 run here. Like you said, we've had great ball movement. We've got, high-quality shots. And then on the defensive end, we're limited in one shot. They've got good opportunities, good looks, and they're just not hitting them. But the good thing is that, we're getting the rebound. We're not giving them second chances at that like we're getting down on the offensive end.
Exactly. Jenna Smith is boxing out. Chloe O'Neill, actually, she's a very smart basketball player for a freshman. She gets in there, she blocks out well, she does those little things well. Really has been a nice asset for this team to have somebody like a young player like Chloe playing so well. So Jenna Smith will shoot a pair here. Perfect on the first. And the second. And it's a 9-point lead for Eastern Hancock. Royals back in man. They went zone for a minute. Back out. Foster. O'Neill pokes it away from her. Felix Williams drives. Nothing there. And as I just talked about Chloe being a really smart basketball player, she makes kind of a dumb foul there.
Yeah, it does. And it seems like that always happens. Right when you compliment somebody or something, the opposite happens. Kind of makes you look silly, but
she was being aggressive and just she was behind the girl, not really a place she could make a play there.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Foster driving. Kicks it over to Taylor, I believe. Foster drives. 12-footer is blocked by Jenna Smith. That's her second block here of the quarter. And Lumen, who just checked into the game for best, brings the ball up. Jocelyn Duncan also came in for Spalding.
Lumen needs to be smart here with just a little under 5 minutes ago. She doesn't need to get that third foul.
Yeah, you're right.
She's a good player for us, so, Coach Dowd wants her back in. I can't imagine she'll be in this whole quarter, though.
No, she'll probably play a little bit here. You don't want to let her sit on the bench.
Exactly. You don't
first
want
half. I think that's what she's.
You don't want her to sit a whole quarter. Her legs are stiff, but she has to be smart.
There, Bailey Allen rifles a pass into Lumen, and Lexi gets pushed in the back. Couldn't tell who did it. Looks like 30. Brooke Taylor, her first. Jocelyn Duncan, long two from the corner is good. Just had her toe on the line, made it a 2. But it's an 11-point lead nonetheless for Eastern. Foster thought about the shot. Foster for 3. Short, and Smith gets the rebound. Again, just like you said, good ball movement by the Vikings, but they're limited to one shot every time.
Good backscreen there, Jenna Smith. With the guts, makes a good cut, opposite block. Great pass as well for 2 points.
And it's up to a 13-point lead. Royals on a 13-0 run here, actually. Williams drives, kicks it back out. Foster catches it in the corner. Williams drives to the left hand, takes it in. No good on the shot. Puts it back, but Bailey Allen clears out the rebound.
And we got fortunate there again.
Yeah.
She had a good look and then got a rebound and had another good look. Missed both of them, though.
Duncan gets it into Jenna Smith. Back to Jocelyn. She drives. She gets blocked.
Nice little give-and-go play. Jocelyn Duncan just got her shot blocked there, but that was a great look there on the offensive end.
Young player. Jocelyn's just not quite strong enough in the lane yet.
Yeah.
Williams, 2 from the corner, bounces around and out, and Smith with another rebound. And Coach Sherry Dowd wants a timeout. I like to get some subs in.
Yep.
Haley Best and Liberty Durham checking back in.
2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Royals on a 13-0 run here to start the second quarter. And like we said before, both teams are getting good quality shots. We're fortunately we're hitting ours and they're not. So, we just got to keep doing what we're doing. Nothing fancy. Just, we're playing decent defense, forcing them to a little tougher shots. But for the most part, we're doing a pretty good job there.
And this Blue River team, they move the ball well. They get inside well. We're jumping to the help side and cutting them off and not letting them get all the way into the basket.
Yeah, we're just making them work for the, they're getting good shots eventually, but we're making them work for it.
Yeah.
We're not just letting them, one pass, drive into the lane, shoot a layup.
Absolutely.
We're making 4 or 5 ball reversals, over our defenders to force in a good shot. Blue River comes out in a little 2-1-2 press here, maybe to force us for some turnovers.
And Jenna Smith, we'll call it a pass off the backboard to Chloe O'Neill.
We'll give her an assist for that one.
Jenna had double team on her when she caught it down low, and Chloe there for the backside rebound. Nice hustle there by Jocelyn Duncan.
That's a great hustle. That's what you like to see out of your players, diving on the floor for loose balls.
Yeah, she knocked it away from Felix and even had the wherewithal that she tried as she was sliding out of bounds to throw it off of Felix, but I think it bounced off Felix and then bounced right back off of Jocelyn. But great hustle.
Yes.
Williams drives, kicks to Felix. Felix drives now. Cut off by Duncan. Into Snavely's. 3 from the corner is no good, and Smith with another rebound. Smith got it knocked away, but ends up getting it to Haley Best. Pushes, wraparound pass. I didn't see what happened there. Did it get knocked out of bounds?
Yeah, I think the pass was there early as Best strode to the lane, so she saw her, and then last second, Blue River defender came and knocked it away. So out of bounds under Royal ball.
Duncan up top. Hits O'Neill. O'Neill throws it to Best. A little bit high for Haley there. And again, that comes down to the angles we were talking about earlier. Chloe just dribbled straight at Haley and didn't really give a good passing angle. Williams gets a wide open 3 off of a double screen. No good, and O'Neill comes away with it. About 25 seconds left here on the clock.
Back screen play again. Oh, good look. The Royals ran that twice for Jenna Smith. First time it resulted in 2 points. That time Jenna got a good look, just couldn't knock it in.
Foster up top with the ball, guarded by O'Neill.
3 seconds to go here.
They're not going to get a shot away.
I mean, I can't say enough, but what a great, quarter of defense for the Royals. Not to give up a single point.
They did not. And they scored 15.
Yeah,
so while it was a solid back and forth first quarter, Eastern really had a nice second quarter there.
And as we said before, I think, we were lucky they didn't hit some of the shots. They got some open shots, but, that's the name of the game sometimes. Your shots don't fall. And Blue River, they need to figure out another way to score if their shots aren't going to fall. They need to drive into the lane and try to draw some fouls.
Well, I think they're driving, but Eastern's cutting them off.
Yeah,
and they're pulling up 10 to 12 feet short. Blue River probably needs to just keep taking that to the rim and try to draw some fouls.
And then again, that's on us for playing good defense. We're not letting them just drive straight to the rim, and shoot uncontested layups. So, like I said, they've missed a lot of shots, but you have to give our defense credit too because, we're forcing them to keep shooting perimeter shots when their perimeter shots aren't falling. So some stats here at halftime. For the Royals, Bailey Allen has 5. Libby Durham has 4. Jenna Smith, I have her for 8 points, mostly off offensive rebounds as we talked about. Jocelyn Duncan has 2. Allie Spalding has 2. Chloe O'Neill has 4. And foul situation for the Royals, Lexi Lumen has 2 fouls. Jenna Smith and Chloe each have a foul apiece. For Blue River, Lindsey Williams has 3. Haley Foster has 5. And Brooke Taylor has 2. All 10 points for them. Each Brooke, Haley, Lindsey, and Audrey Felix each have a foul apiece. So, both teams are in good situation here. The Royals just got to come out at halftime here doing what they did in that second quarter, and I think they should be in good shape.
I think you're right. So we'll take a break here at halftime, and we'll be back. About 8 minutes left in the half, and we'll see you then.
All right, we're back here. Royals 25, Blue River 10 to start the third quarter. A couple things here before we get going. A couple games for the Royals here while we're on Christmas break. We play at Monroe Central December 27th and at Covington Christian January 4th. So a couple games, if you're listening, that you could attend here before we get back to school next semester.
I think the boys play Frankton on December 29th. I don't remember if that's here or there, though. Was it Frankton or?
I think they play Daleville now. It used to be Frankton.
It used to be Frankton, yeah, you're right.
It's now Daleville. I believe it's the 30th on Saturday here at home.
Okay.
So another one to be looking forward to.
Well, at least it's not that quadruple header that we used to do with Frankton. That was
a lot and a lot of headache.
Because how did we do that? It was girls JV, boys JV, girls varsity, boys varsity?
Yes, and it was a long evening usually there.
It usually wasn't bad when it was here because we would use both the middle school and high school gyms.
Yeah. So we use both gyms, but for whatever reason, they like to do it all in one, so it does make it a little bit more difficult.
I think their extra gym has really, really tiny bleachers.
Okay.
But
well, to start the quarter here, the Royals had a great post-entry pass to Jenna Smith for 2. We come down here and we foul.
I can't tell. Her hair's hanging down. I can't tell who that is shooting. Looks like Williams. Yeah, it's Williams.
And the foul was on Liberty, so Durham's her first foul. Who is this shooting? 14.
Williams.
Did she hit that?
Yeah, she hit the first. So their first point since the first quarter.
Yes.
That's what we said is they needed to be aggressive. Hit the second. Aggressive and take it in, and that's exactly what they did to start that.
Yep, and here they are starting in a little press. So, they ended that with the third quarter or the second quarter, but didn't get anything. So we'll see if that gives them anything.
We're usually pretty decent at breaking pressure. So.
Yeah, we have several good ball handlers, and that's what it takes to be a good press. But their coach just wants them to get up and kind of force the issue a little bit. Being down 15 points, there's not one 15-point play, so you got to get that back in segments, and you do that a little bit at a time here.
And Eastern 2 plays in a row has gotten it right inside to Jenna Smith. And I'd like to see Jenna go up with that. She caught it, had a good little spot for a jump hook, and ended up throwing it over to Lumen. I'd like to see Jenna just go up with that. She's strong. Play through her. Royals into, was this a 1-2-2 zone? Liberty Durham
it
gets
looks
the
like
steal.
some kind of zone.
Allen gets it, drives in, and gets hit in the face. .32 Rachel Snavely was the one that hit Bailey in the face. And Brooke Taylor's going to come in and replace her. Snavely's first, team's first. Lumen couldn't find anything on the out of bounds, but gets it into Bailey Allen. Bailey drives, finds a nice pass over to Liberty
That was
Durham.
a great pass.
Number 3 into the game. I don't have a number 3 on my roster for Blue River. Do you?
Yeah, I do not either, so not sure who that is, but we'll just say number 3, I guess.
A mystery player, apparently.
Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't come in and score all her points.
Foster, corner 3 is good.
And, that was the kind of shots they were getting the first half. They just weren't falling. So, we have to be, more aggressive, get our hands out and move quickly. We can't just allow them to hit open shots.
Best 3, no good. Good block out there by Brooke Taylor. Blocking Jenna Smith out, and the Vikings are off and running here. Put it up and in. Who was that to hit that?
It looked like number 14, Lindsey Williams. That's who I think scored that. So
12-point lead here for Eastern. Best basket kicked. And Eastern will have it underneath the basket. Chloe O'Neill in for Bailey Allen. Chloe had a good first half. Best hits O'Neill. Chloe pulls up. I'd like to see her take that all the way in. I'm not sure why she pulled up.
Yeah, she had a nice lane to the basket, and she's probably just more comfortable with that one dribble pull up. But yeah, I mean, when you have a almost wide open layup, you'd like to see him just drive in and go strong with that.
Yeah, Lexi Lewin in the meantime picked up her third foul, so Allie Spalding will replace her. Back to man defense here for the Royals. Eastern really switching it up here. Taylor, 2 is no good. Rebound Foster and knocked out of bounds by Jenna Smith. Williams, no good. Rebound Taylor. Number 3 with the shot. And that's too many second chance opportunities. We didn't give them those in the first half. We need to stop giving them to them now. O'Neill, long 2 is good.
Man, those twos have to be frustrating. We're literally inches from hitting a 3, and our feet just are on the line. And
that's 2 of them now.
Yeah, it's twice.
Chloe drives
and see, that time I thought she did a lot better. It looked like she was going to the rim strong and ended up drawing the foul.
That was Allison Felix with the foul. She pushed her. And you're right. That's exactly what she could have done the time before. Lob pass into Jenna Smith. Bounces out. A little too hard there, Jenna. Taylor gives it to Foster. Over to Williams on the far side. Foster up top, gets a screen from Williams. Drives it in, puts it up. I disagree with that. If they call that on Jenna Smith, nope.
10, so push from behind.
On Spalding.
On Allie Spalding.
That one may have been a foul.
Yeah. Like we kind of said, and I guarantee you the Blue River coach talked about it at halftime, was, they have to get to the rim. And so far, they've done that halfway through this quarter. They've already drawn 3 fouls on us, which is a positive for them, something they didn't do so much the first half. So we got to be able to move our feet, pinch the dribbler so they don't get in there. And then, on top of that, we can't just foul them.
Here's that pressure again. See how the Royals handle it. Handle it pretty well. Chloe O'Neill again drives in. Late whistle, but that's exactly what we talked about earlier. So O'Neill to shoot a pair. Hits the first. Makes it 32-18. 14-point lead here. Chloe's second shot is good.
So that gives her 8 points on the game, which, is pretty good.
Nice job off the bench. Jump ball will stay here with Blue River. Jocelyn Duncan's going to come into the game. Get Libby Durham. Gives us some more ball handling against this pressure that Blue River's got. Williams shot no good. Rebound O'Neill. Jocelyn Duncan brings it across. Duncan 3 from the wing. Short. Spalding got the rebound but got her shot blocked. Brooke Taylor with the ball in the wing. Throws to Williams. So you've got to reach in on Haley Best.
It'll be her first foul of the game, so.
Team's fourth. Williams hits Taylor. Wraparound pass to Felix is knocked away by Jocelyn Duncan. Bailey Allen set to check back in for the Royals here in just a sec. Foster drives and gets fouled as she takes it in.
You know, it was just a little simple dribble handoff kind of movement, and, you know, nobody helped. And then, you know, she drove right in lane, and then, you know, when we help at the last second, you know, you can't commit a foul. You have to just play straight up and just try to make them score over the top of you. And we didn't do that this time.
Jenna Smith picks up her second. Mallory Cross also checks in for the Vikings. So Foster shooting one. Hits it. And Libby Durham is going to come back in for Allison Spalding. Jocelyn Duncan throws it away. And Bailey Allen gets the rebound. Libby Durham. Bad pass into Chloe O'Neal is stolen by Brooke Taylor. Here's what I've noticed having covered more girls basketball lately. A lot of it here is the pressure does not, teams break the press really well, but usually you get it up, you break the press, get it to your big girls who are usually not very good ball handlers, and that's where you usually wind up with some indecision. And that's usually where you end up getting the turnover or a bad shot is off that press.
And my philosophy kind of on the press is that, you know, if you just take your time, you're going to get a good shot usually. You know, if you take your time and, you know, do what's right, you know, the defense is out of position to try to force you to do a silly, you know, make a silly pass. And if you take care of the ball, you usually get like a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2 opportunity on the offensive end. And, you know, that leads to a good shot. There's a reason why you don't see many professional teams, you know, press, because if they do it right, it results in, you know, layups. So that's kind of my philosophy on it. Just take care of the basketball.
It's all about hurrying up your opponent.
Yes, exactly.
Allen takes it into the hole, puts it up and in. Gets the roll. Nice deflection there by Libby Durham. The Vikings will keep the ball. Taylor drives in the middle of the court and overthrows trying to get to the corner. Bailey Allen gets it in. Duncan, long two, no good.
And honestly, just like that, you know, we got a 3-on-2. We got a great look in the short corner, you know, because we kind of defeated their pressure. And, you know, that's what you can get, you know, when you execute your press breaker. But you got to be able to knock those shots down.
Yeah.
As Haley Foster knocks down a long two for Blue River. So
he signaled it a 3.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be her third 3 of the game.
Yeah. We broke the pressure, and Chloe O'Neal gets an easy layup for us. Taylor takes it in with the runner, no good. And knocked out of bounds. Looked like Best knocked it out of bounds.
So we got 38.3 seconds to go here. Royals 37, Blue River 24, 13-point lead. So, the Blue River's +2 for this quarter, which is good for them.
Foster again drives, puts it up, and gets fouled again.
Looks to be on Jenna Smith.
Yep, going to be her third.
Call for a blocking foul. She just moved into position just a second too late there, and got called for the block.
Foster hits the first one. How many points does she have now?
She's
has
up
to have
there.
about half their points.
Yes, more than half, I'd say. I have her for about 16, 17 if she makes this here. So,
and she does.
Now that is unofficial, very unofficial, but close, yes. So, and that would be over half their points. She has 17, the rest of the team has 9.
Spalding long two is good. That's the second time we've taken that shot at the end of a quarter and given the Vikings a chance at one more shot. So into the third quarter, the Eastern Hancock Royals 39, Blue River 26.
So that gives Royals a 13-point lead going into this fourth quarter. We did a good job in that second quarter of not letting them score at all, and this quarter we gave up 16. So I think Blue River is kind of figuring it out a little bit. We got to increase our pressure. And, they got to the line. We got 6 fouls, so we got to do a job better of not fouling. They shot a lot more free throws this quarter, so.
And I think maybe all 5 of those 6 fouls were shooting fouls.
Yeah. So, putting them at the line, letting them shoot 2 free throws, and then, that's going to put us in a bad situation. So, for this whole fourth quarter, every time we foul them, they're going to be shooting at least 1, and a couple more fouls shooting 2. So, hopefully, we can, play better defense and move our feet, challenge them, to a tough shot without fouling them.
So Eastern ball here to start the fourth quarter. Looks like Eastern has starters on the floor. Lumen drives, puts up the shot, no good, but drew the foul. Nice take by Lexi Lumen. Gets the foul on Felix. Her 4th. Is that right? Is that 4 on her? Felix?
Yes, that would be her 4th.
Lexi knocks down the first.
And Lexi, been in foul trouble, for most of this game. So, it's been, this is kind of really the first action we've seen out of her. So hopefully she has 3. So, she has 2 to give this quarter. So hopefully she can not use both of them, early.
Felix hands off to Foster. Williams gets it stolen by Jenna Smith. Nice job by Jenna, and then Jenna immediately gets fouled by Brooke Taylor, I believe.
Jenna did a good job. She's taller than a lot of, your average varsity basketball girl. So, she kept the ball high, out of the reach of Blue River, and, they ended up fouling her.
Allie Spalding just came into the game, turns it over. Who did Allie come in for? Bailey Allen, maybe?
And Bess almost goes coast to coast there after the turnover. Shoots a good layup, misses it, and guess who got the rebound and put it back?
Jenna Smith.
Yep.
Mallory Cross going back in for the Vikings. So the Vikings have a couple girls, number 3 and number 4, who weren't on the roster. Don't know who those girls are. 3's out of the game now, but 4's back in.
And
Spalding with the steal.
There is a 4 on the JV roster, Abby Thornburg, so, that would be my guess maybe who that might be.
Yeah.
But yes, 3 is unknown. And 3 is back in for 4, so.
Lumen up top with it. Gets it inside to Smith. Jenna goes up. A little too hard off the glass there, Jenna.
And that will be her 4th. So
yeah, that reach in on her.
Just another silly foul, Like I said, it's one of those frustration things where they don't purposely mean to do it. But now we found 90 feet from the basket, and now they're going to be at their free throw line. Opportunity to score points here.
Bailey Allen's going to come in and get Jenna. So Mallory Cross hits the first. Makes it a 15-point game. Second free throw's up and good. Spalding, long 2 again in the corner. Rims out. And Allen ties up a Viking, and it's going to be jump ball, Viking ball. Royals with some three-quarter court pressure there. Cross court to Foster. Foster, nice pass into Cross. Saves it from going back court. 3 is no good by number 3. Williams gets it and gets swatted. So 14-point game here, 42-28. 5:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Eastern Hancock leads.
We just got to keep, being aggressive on offense and, not commit silly fouls because so far, for the most part, it looks like Blue River is a decent free throw shooting team. Right now they're shooting about, 75% from the line, tonight. So that's not something we want to just, make, commit silly fouls and let them go there to the line. And
no, you're right.
And score points on the scoreboard with no time clocking off. We want to make them work, force them into tough shots like we did that second quarter. And I think we can be in good position at the end of this game.
So it'll be Viking ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Get into Taylor, over to Williams. Number 3 gets it. She's going to drive. Kick to Foster. Foster's going to drive. Cut off by Spalding. Foster over to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Allen. Cross with it. Over to 3. 3 to Foster. Foster drives. Little runner in the lanes. No good. Rebound, Allison Spalding, and she carried it. That was a good play, though, by Allie Spalding. She got the steal and then just couldn't quite handle the ball. Ends up carrying it and giving it right back to Blue River. Chloe O'Neill back in for Bailey Allen. Williams up top, over to Foster.
Thought she traveled there,
she did too. They didn't call it. Foster takes it in, gets hit on the head by Spalding, and makes the layup.
So Foster is clearly, Blue River's best player right now. She has over half their points, so we have to make sure all eyes are on here. When she's driving to the basket, we have to have defenders pinch it and not let her get easy layups.
Yeah, because there was nobody there to help Allison Spalding.
Nobody. Everybody had their back turned, and Allie got out of position there, and, three-point play just like that. So 11-point lead here with 4 minutes and 48 seconds, which is a lot of time. We just got to keep taking care of the basketball and getting good shots.
And right there, that's not a bad shot by Chloe O'Neill, but it's a rushed shot.
Yeah, it's a rush, and, that's what Blue River wants us to do right now. They want us to force us into shots that are quick. And like you said, it wasn't an awful shot, but it was a rush. And, we could pull that out and take, 30 more seconds off the clock. But we shoot that, and now we're in playing defense here.
Because we can get that shot anytime. That 15-foot real quick shot, we can get that anytime we want. Foster again gets by her girl. And they're going to call Spalding again with the foul, her third.
I have Foster for 24 of their 33 points. So now we're looking at 2/3 of their points, and she's a good ball player. And we got to have, like we said, we got to have all eyes on her when she's going to the rim.
And Sherry Dowd puts Jenna Smith back in. Some size in the paint there to maybe
Contest
deter
that shot.
some of those shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Although Jenna has 4 fouls, so she has to be careful.
She has to be smart because she's a key player, and, we'll need her at the end of the game. We can't have her have some silly foul.
Chloe O'Neill drives to the basket, puts it up. Shot's no good, and Mallory Cross gets the rebound. Number 3 with the 3 from the wing, rims out. Smith chins it and gives it to Lumen. Lumen drives, step back shots, good, and pushes the lead back up to 10. Williams drives.
Oh.
And they're going to call a foul on Libby Durham.
And, I think if she would have just stayed straight up, she might have got away, but she came and swatted down.
And I think she got all ball, but it looked like a foul.
Yeah, and I agree. A lot of times when you see a defender's hands come down, that's usually a foul. So I agree with you that I think she got ball that time, and it's just an unfortunate call for us.
And there's Lindsey Williams hitting her free throw. She's got one more here. And it's good. And they're going to call a foul there on number 3 as she hit Haley Best.
And so now we really have to be aggressive. We have to be strong because every time they foul us now, we'll be shooting bonus as well. So we got to be strong with the basketball. They're going to be aggressive, so we have to take advantage of their aggressiveness and just be strong with the basketball.
Shot by Liberty Durham, and again, not a terrible shot, but they took about 7 seconds off the clock to get a fading long 2.
It's an 8-point game now, so, we need to take as much time as we can off the clock. And I think, Coach Dowd's going to express that right now in this timeout. Just talk, time score situation with our players and, let them know, hey, that's not a bad shot, but we can get, 20, 30 more seconds off and get that same shot.
Exactly.
And, now they have 20 or 30 less seconds. So, tough one for the Royals here, and, hopefully they learn that. But as we predicted, it's coming down to be a good game. Blue River is starting to attack, finding their shot a little bit. And so, with about 3 minutes to go, I think.
3:02, yeah.
3:02, so, it'll look to be a good one here at the end.
Well, it's exactly what we said at halftime. We said Blue River needs to drive and try to draw fouls because they weren't hitting their shots. And they're still really not hitting their shots. I think Foster hit a 3, but that's about it. But they've driven to the lane, and Foster's had back-to-back 3-point plays there that cut it from a 14-point game to an 8-point game like that.
Yeah, I think Foster has taken herself about 10 free throws. So, I'm getting to the line, and I think she's missed one that I have. She's shooting about 9 for 10, about 90%. And then Lindsey Williams is 4 for 4. So, and Mallory Cross is 2 for 2. So they're shooting well from the free throw line. So fouling them is not something we really ideally want to do right now.
No. The law of averages says they have to start missing sometime. Right?
Yes, you're right. Hopefully that's this time. We gotta have a body on Haley Foster. We can't let her just get the ball easily. We got to make it tough for her every time she gets it.
The cross drives and gets fouled across the arms by Lexi Lumen. And here's the thing: other than Foster, they haven't shown themselves to be real effective scorers in the lane. But they're really good from the line. So maybe we give them a somewhat contested shot rather than fouling.
I would agree, and make them earn it from the their jump shots perspective.
So Haley Best is going to break the press, and there we see Chloe O'Neill has a layup and doesn't shoot it. Tries to kick it back out, and it ends up being a turnover. And we're going to foul again. That's going to be Lumen's 5th. So Lexi Lumen with her 5th, and Bailey Allen will have to replace her. .224 to play. It's a 6-point game here for the Royals. Audrey Felix to the line to shoot a pair. Hits the first. Like I said, at some point the law of averages has to mean they miss, right?
Yes, because they're shooting a high percentage.
Not that one, though.
Nope.
And it's a 4-point game. We got a reach-in foul there by, was that number 3 with the reach-in?
Yeah, it looks to be number 3.
And Libby Durham will go to the line to shoot 1-1. So we're finally in the bonus.
Which is good for us. We need to be strong with the basketball and, earn these points at the line.
Yep. Libby hits the first. Should get another here. And hits the second.
Those are her 8th and 9th points of the game. So
pushes the lead back up to 6.
Good deflection there by her. Good hustle, just couldn't get it, but that's good. We need to.
Yep.
We need to force them to take some time off the clock, and I think kind of that's what this pressure is going to a little bit do.
Well, make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, and we're not looking necessarily to get steals because obviously we're up 6, but we want them to work the ball around, waste 20, 30 seconds per possession because right now, honestly, we're not doing that on the offensive end.
Let's try not to foul on this possession.
Yes, let's play good, solid defense. force them to a contested jump shot, because that's what we were doing in that second quarter. We were forcing them to make jump shots, and they weren't hitting them.
No.
This whole second half, they've been aggressive and driving to the lane and pretty much getting to what they want.
Number 3 misses the shot in the lane, and Jenna Smith comes away with it. I thought for sure we were going to foul her.
Me too. I was just waiting for the call. Minute 40 to go here. Royals up 6 with the ball in the half court. And right now we just want to be in a burn. We want to pass, we want to cut, we want to move. Layups or free throws.
Right there, Haley Best takes it to the rim.
Layups or free throws is what we want right now.
Yep. That's 5 fouls on Felix. Best makes the first. 7-point lead now for Eastern. And hits the second. Tell you what, for both teams, this has been like a free throw shooting clinic.
Yes.
Foster throws it away, trying to get across court to either 3 or 4, one of the unknowns. Best couldn't hit it, but Chloe O'Neal, great hustle, gets the rebound and kicks it out to Bailey Allen, who gets fouled by Foster. So the Royals up 8, and Bailey's going to shoot 1-1 here. Bailey misses. The Vikings are off and running again. Williams' 3 is short. That ball may have gone through Liberty Durham's legs, trying to get that back. Foster drives, puts it up, gets fouled.
And what she does time after time, she dribbles one way, goes back with that little spin move, when we start overplaying, goes to the lane, and, yet we've not had any other Royal defenders there, there to help to pinch and to stop her. So she's just going right to the lane and getting fouled.
And she hits the first. 7-point lead for the Royals. Misses the second. Allen gets the rebound. And Bailey Allen gets fouled, and that's the 10th team foul on the Vikings. Williams fouled her, so Bailey will shoot a pair. Bailey hits the first. 49-41, pushes the lead back up to 8. Second one's good. Pushes lead back up to 9. And Megan Beaver is going to get Bailey Allen. Nice deflection by O'Neal. Knocks it out of bounds with 40 seconds left here in the game.
And, this pressure has done just what you said. It's made them uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And, since then they've only got, I think, they shot 2 free throws in about 5 or 6 possessions. Whereas before, every time they were getting quality shots.
Foster loses it, and actually Haley Best knocked it out of her hands. And we get tied up. Jump ball will be Royals ball. Allen back in, little offense for defense there with Megan Beaver. Number 3 with the push sends Haley Best to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Beaver back in for the Royals. 10-point lead. 33.1 left on the game clock here. And Best hits the second. A little bit too much wasted time here for the Vikings. Cross with the long 2, hits it. So it's a 9-point lead, 13 seconds left here. I don't know if the Vikings can do a whole lot without some dumb fouls here by the Royals. Yeah, without looking at the stats yet, the Royals have had a really balanced game here, scoring-wise. Like almost everybody that's played has scored, and it's been, you can't just shut down one girl. It's been from all sides.
Who I consider our best scorer would be Haley Best, and I only have her first 4 points, being free throws here at the end. So,
yeah.
I would consider her one of our best scorers, and for her to only have 4 and us be up, 11-9 right now, we would have to have balanced scoring, and that's exactly what we've had.
Yep.
Whereas, for Blue River, it looks to be the opposite. So, unofficially, I have Haley Foster for 26, Mallory Cross for 6, Lindsey Williams for 9, and Brooke Taylor for 2. So
and Mallory Cross is a JV player who only played in 1 or 2 quarters here. So
yeah,
your third leading scorer is a JV player who just kind of happened to play some varsity. I think that's kind of the story of the night is the balanced play by the Royals and the really one-sided by Foster there.
And Foster had most of her points here in the third quarter into the fourth. So good win by the Royals. As they win 52-43, 9-point win. Like we said, it was going to be a good one. End up being a little bit more than we expected, but still overall a good game.
Yeah, still a good game. Good game by both teams. So, like you said, Royals will be back in action against Monroe Central on the 27th of December, and then Covenant Christian on January 4th. And like I said, the boys team, you say the 30th, I believe, against Daleville?
Yes, the 30th at Daleville here at home.
So hopefully we should be, I don't know if we'll make the Monroe Central one, but we should be back for at least the Daleville one, definitely. So thanks for stopping in tonight, and have a great